Josh Whedon's Justice League. Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
Black Adam. Shazam 2. And now The Flash.
Fuck.
I'll take DC movies that suck for 400, Alex.
You are correct, sir.
I'm Jazz Berganzo, and this is what's next. What's up, guys? Jazz Berganzo, what's next? Your daily? Hope you guys are doing well on this Monday. Yes, we started for a new week, and of course, a lot of it is the same old bullshit. But, politics. I try to get away from it from time to time, but sadly, everything is wokeified, everything is politicized, everything is cancerified by this political trash. And sadly, our entertainment has suffered greatly because of it. Our music, our TV, our movies. And sometimes you just want to get away. You just want to get away from a weekend and say, hey, you know what? There's an opening of a new movie and I like to check it out. Remember how that was? When it came to, I don't know, Marvel's Infinity War, Endgame, Iron Man, Zack Snyder's DC cut of Justice League, the good one. Wonder Woman, Aquaman, even the first Shazam. You got away from it for a weekend. But sadly, those days are long gone and now dead. Speaking of dead, we come to The Flash. Yes, that piece de resistance, the greatest superhero movie ever made, according to one David Zaslav and some guy named James Gunn. Of course, that was the greatest entertainer, the greatest actor of our time, Ezra Miller. Yeah, The Flash came, it saw, and it burned. Let's take a look. This comes out of Breitbart. John Nolte, Mr. They, Them. Wow. Flash takes a box office crash, or I like to say, a dump. With the box office crash of The Flash, Warner Bros. Discovery has another DC catastrophe on its hands. You can't blame the studio or sycophants behind the entertainment media for this failure. They tried. They really tried. The gaslighting campaign behind this sucker was really something to see, and it lasted straight through Saturday afternoon. First of all, pretty much everyone, including Warner Bros. Discovery CEO David Zaslav and DC co-something James Gunn, ran around for months declaring The Flash was the greatest superhero movie ever made. Yes, the greatest thing since sliced bread. Yes, you gotta check it out. I saw it. I loved it. It's a wow, Zaslav said on earnings call. Gunn said The Flash is probably the greatest superhero movie ever made. Sadly, those are red flags, and yeah, it may be time for Gunn to go. The fake entertainment media took some fairly vague comments from Tom Cruise and turned them into a rave. All Cruise said was that The Flash was, quote, everything you want in a movie, and is, quote, the kind of movie we need right now. No. But this happened as Zaslav said at a private screening for Cruise. And those exactly the kind of non-committal comments a seasoned Hollywood veteran makes when cornered. The far-left Hollywood Reporter proves that what good dogs they are by dry humping the news of the Cruise views into a big exclusive. Seeing that Cruise is one of about 3 stars moviegoers still trust, you can see why they button-hooked the poor guy. Reality, however, was something a little different. After some raves from gaslighting reviewers at Comic-Con, the reviews were brutal, eventually selling on a barely fresh 67 from Rotten Tomatoes, earning a B. DC's most recent flop, Black Adam, earned a B+. Cinema Scores was a B. So much for the greatest superhero movie ever made. But the goodness dogs of them all are the far-left Deadline, who spent nearly 2 days elevating headlines about how The Flash was a big lit, about the top 70 million or 80 million or a 4-day weekend. Yes, this is another 4-day weekend for government bureaucrats, thanks to the stupid Juneteenth holiday. Agreed. Already tonight, Warner Bros. Is celebrating The Flash final Monday cruises. The weekend outlook for The Flash is between 70 and 75 million. However, if it emulates the gross patterns gross patterns of Doctor Strange and Venom. Venom was 10 times the movie that The Flash will ever be. DC superhero movie could find its way into 80 million plus neighborhood. Venom opened with 80.2. Doctor Strange did it with 85. And yet, both of them were better than The Flash will ever be. 80 million, y'all, that's a big hit. Buy your ticket today, ride the wave, or miss the next new thing. But by Saturday afternoon, all this gaslighting had proved a failure and reality could no longer be denied, after it became obvious that The Flash would open less money than even Black Adam. And we got this from Deadline. The Flash loses speed with 60 million in a 3-day opening, and here's why. Oh, how I love me some Here's Why headlines. Quote, there are a lot of lessons being learned this weekend, but chief among them is why like it for a major motion picture studio to open a movie with a large number of its cast, primarily its main star, not available to do press. That's the big looming question, which has been everyone's minds, I'm sure it was, in the wake of Ezra Miller's tabloid late in 2022, in regards to Warner Brothers DC's $200 million production of The Flash, which isn't looking good with a 3-day turnaround of 60 mil. The studio is still expecting a Juneteenth holiday to deliver the goods, and 70 million over a 4-day. Yeah. Sometimes I can hardly wrap my mind around the garbage that spews out of Deadline's mouth. For context on just how disastrous is, Black Adam opened to 67 million. Oh, and Black Adam ended up losing a fortune, grossing 168 domestic, 393 worldwide. And here's real on why it went down. To begin with, everyone knows DC movies suck. It's been one stinkeroo after another. No one trusts the brand anymore. Secondly, no one trusts the hype anymore. The greatest superhero ever made? Stop. Third, these DC idiots spent $300 million on a movie. Wow, $300 million. I'm assuming that included the $200 million production. Based on a superhero everyone has been watching for free on TV for the past 10 years. Finally, the Flash star Ezra Miller is a criminal, fetish, freak. From where I said he's the only superpower is guilting cucks into using his pretentious preferred pronouns, they and them. Bottom line, no normal person will pay $14 to watch a freaky weirdo who's been factually accused, and should be sitting in a prison cell right now of child grooming in a movie produced by a talentless studio. Yeah. My thoughts. John hit it right on the nose. The fact of the matter is that I really would have had more hype. I kind of would have been more hyped up to see The Flash had Grant Gustin played the role that he's been playing for the better part of a decade. But not Ezra Miller. The first time should have been the last time when Ezra Miller, when it came out on video that he chokeslammed a girl in a convenience store while drunk, should have been the final time. And Warner Brothers DC, well, before that was, Discovery, Warner Brothers should have fired his slimy ass. But no, they kept him around and around and around, and he kept on himself over again and again and again. Like I said just moments ago, he should have been sitting in a jail cell right now. But no, they held on to him. And then you had James Gunn, a few months ago, was asked, hey, could we see a sequel? And if there is one, would Ezra Miller reprise the role? Gunn's answer? Yeah, I wouldn't really have a problem with that. Sure, why not? Really? Are you thinking the same thing now, James? Your thought process the same now, James? After this disastrous 3-day weekend? And I call it a 3-day weekend because, hate to tell you that I won't say it's made up Juneteenth. Juneteenth does has historical context, but funny how that no one knew what Juneteenth was from a hole in the ground until, of course, the wonderful Summer of Love in 2020. But regarding The Flash, it's trash. And again, DC has not had a blockbuster hit since Aquaman, when it did 1.2 billion worldwide, and a movie of context that was both good at the box office and from canon, and that was Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it, hit the notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. And if you haven't seen the movie by now, you may want to just take out Zack Snyder's Snyder cut of the Justice League, pop it in, and enjoy what a real superhero movie should really look like. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.